Sue here from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and it's the 4th of June and I'm sitting in the caravan and I have been working really hard this morning. So I came outside probably about 10:30 and then I went indoors when it was about 2 o'clock, and this morning I have been making another no-dig bed in my no-dig garden, and I've also went and got a load of great big long logs and put them round the beds. I'll show you in a minute, to try and just define them while they grow. And also where I'm going to have my pond, I've put a load of sticks around there as well to sort of define that area, and I've moved a load of like rocks and some wood onto that area ready. And I'm going to use, I've decided, because I'm not going to use the tarpaulin that I've been outlining the beds for because it takes too long. It's best just to make the beds with cardboard and grass, whatever, but that's what I'm using right now. I'm using grass right now because we've been cutting the lawns and Simon's been collecting it, so we've got a lot of grass. And I said we did throw one lot away, but I said from now on I want to keep all the grass because I have used a mountain of grass on the beds that I've created, and I've only got a little bit left, so I actually need some more grass now. So next time he cuts the grass, I need him to bring it over here. So what I'm going to do next, not today because I've done that heavy duty work and moved loads of logs and rocks today, so I'm not going to be doing this, but the next thing I need to do is go and get a load of the soil that we got up from wherever, I can't remember where we got it, and come and like wheelbarrow loads of that down here and put it on top of the grass. And then just a pheasant. And then I'm going to get some more compost. I need to get some more compost. I've nearly used all my compost. I need to get some more compost, and then when I put my squashes in, they're going to be in a bed of grass, topsoil, and then a layer of compost, and then I won't have to worry trying to get their roots into the cardboard. Then they should find, there's pheasants, they're running around like loonies outside. Then they should be able to eventually find their way through the cardboard, because we have had quite a lot of rain, and I did notice that the cardboard's already breaking down in some of the beds, which is good. And every time we get some grass, I will just put it on top, like micro mesh. I'm going to cover them up while they're getting established, so that if the pheasants decide to come round, they won't like pull a plant out the ground while it's getting established. Once they start growing, the pheasants won't want nothing to do with them, because I'm just going to let them sprawl everywhere. They're going to go everywhere. So I've got some bush courgettes, which hopefully will be like more of a bush and less trainery going all over the ground. But and then I've got my baby boo and Jackby little pumpkins, which are going to be training up the arches, the squash and the butternut squash, which will trail around on the ground. So this is the reason why I've been making these no big dig beds, because I need to get all these things out soon, because they all need to be moved on. They're all like needing more food, if you know what I mean. They're needing more space, they're needing more food, and I don't want them to die. I need to get them in the ground. So I don't know if I've got enough of no-dig beds. I think I still need to make one more no-dig bed for this job. And then I should have enough no-dig beds for the squashes and the pumpkins, hopefully, she says. But you know what I didn't think of? When I make my arches, hopefully they're easy to put together. Oh, I don't like anything complicated. Oh, might get Simon to put them together. I need to get them in the ground, so they've got to go near the edge. So because how are we going to get them in the cardboard if the cardboard hasn't rotted down? And I don't want to disturb all the cardboard because I've just moved it, and the whole point of this is to suppress weeds while and kill them off, and then I don't know. Anyway, we'll wait and see what happens. I might just have to put, I don't know how wide the arches are. how, you know, how wide they're going to be. So I will have to get one out and construct it, I think, to check out how wide it's going to be, because if it's just the width of one of the beds, then I could just put it over the bed, because my plan was to have it in one bed to another bed, but I don't think I've got wide enough gaps in between the, because I don't want to make massive paths in between my no-dig beds. I just want really narrow paths, because my plan is also to put plastic down, like my, you know, when I get my compost bags, they're black on the inside. And what my plan is to eventually just put them down, get rid of the grass in this no-dig bed area completely, and just then put some shingle down or bark or something like that, probably bark, you know, buy a load of bark chippings. So I'm just drinking my coffee right now, and then I'm gonna yes, this is to follow on from yesterday's video, by the way, which I didn't complete, because what happened was I got waylaid around the front, well, around the riverside of the business. Stopped. So today I will finish showing you what I done yesterday, and I will also make sure I end the video this time. Okay, just thought I'd throw that in there because, yeah, because it's the next day. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly show you what I did. So what I've done today, I'll just show you here. So we had a mountain of, sorry, there's some motorbikes over the other side. They're going up the mountain scrambling. Right, so over here I had a load of the grass, which I picked up. We've only got this much left, which isn't, I don't know if that's quite enough for a bed, or I don't know. Anyway, round on this one with the potatoes, I've just gone round the edge again because the pheasants keep coming in here, turfing all this stuff round, which is the reason why I wanted to edge them, really. In here, these potatoes are really growing. I started again. Wow, they've already come through the, some of the ones that I covered up yesterday. Already started to come through the mulch. This one's got like a mountain of mulch that the potatoes are growing in. So they're growing really well. And then over here, oh, we've got some yuck. Look at this. Nice. Bird poo. Millions of flies on it. Nice. They're clearing that up for me. Over here, see, I put some wood round. Oh, I've missed that end. Oh, never mind. I found some wood. We got some wood, like sticks that we had, where we had some trees still taken down a couple of years ago. So I've put some here, and look at this. So I managed to find enough wood to put all round this bed. That one's got some bricks round to line it, and I had to clear that up and put it back together again because the pheasants were tidying up. But look, I made this one today. So that one I made today. That one I made the other day. So we're getting on really well. And over there, you can see I've put like a load of sticks, like logs, long log things, round that area, because that's going to be, see, I can't really do much with this because this is like an old tree stump here, so I can't really have a no-dig bed here. I have to be aware that this is here, so I'm just keeping this clear, this bit. I might just dig like a hole round it and make it, because you can't mow it, it's quite difficult, so I might sort of dig a trench around it and make it like a feature at some point. So over here, but that's all right. But you can see I haven't got them very wide, and the reason why is because eventually I'm going to put the black plastic down on these, but I've still got to kill off the dock leaves on these. So what I might do is put some vinegar down, just to kill off the dock leaves. But all around the edges and everywhere, I want to eventually, not yet, probably not this year, like put the black plastic down. I might do it in the winter, and then then get some bark or something to put on top. That's what I'm going to do, so that they're like easy maintenance and no grass. It's cold. So anyway, you can see I've moved all these lumps of slate and bits of wood from around the garden, and I've just thrown them here for now. And then next to my plant, which is a forsythia there, I feel like the pond needs to be at the front here. There's like a dip, and it just feels like it's going to come out further than this. I'm having it out like further than this. It's coming out, I'm going to have it out here somewhere. But the pond, it feels right that it should be round here somewhere, because there's a big dip here and it's perfect. And I said to Simon, because you can't move this massive great lump of rock here, there's a huge rock, and over there is a huge lump of slate. So it just feels right that this should be where the pond is. So that's what's going to happen. So Simon hasn't cut the grass here, but it's sort of showing me where to put it. So that's what we're doing. Just want to show you something over here. Look, this is like a jungle here. This all needs trimming or turbo blasting with my hydro tilling, which I'm going to be getting soon. Yay! Anyway, my apple tree there, I planted this apple, well, it's not planted, it's just in a pot at the moment over there. I put it next to the apple tree because ever since I've had this apple tree, I've not seen one single apple on it. But this year, let me just show you if I can get over there. It's like a jungle here, really long grass and dock leaves. But if I can just show you, look, I don't know how long they're going to last, but if you see here, oh look, we actually have some teeny tiny little apples forming. Oh my god, I can't believe it. There's one there. I've had this apple tree, must have had it 4 or 5 years now since we planted it here. I did have some others, but they all died. It's very windy over here, so I want to make this like an orchard. So that's what I want to do. This area here behind the caravan, I want to make it an orchard because the trees that I've got, they're only little. I mean, the apple trees that I've got, they're only dwarf trees. Look, they're tiny. They're not going to grow that big. This tree is not going to get that big ever. You know, it's not a great big apple tree. I mean, this has taken 4 years to get to this size, or 5 years. But I've never had apples before, ever, on this tree. Oh, it's got a teeny weeny one there. Look, the flowers just died off. But it is, you know, if the wind, it's windy, look, see? So the wind might knock off all the apples, but at least I know that it is actually fertile now. Because before, it never produced any flowers at all, but this year it's actually produced flowers. I really need to stake that little tree there. I can just see it getting bashed around in the wind. I did put it next to this sycamore to protect it a bit. That's why I put it there. But it's only in the pot. I really need to put a stake in it. I'll have to do that. I'll have to make that. Oh, what's this? Batteries, 15%. I need to go and put my phone on to charge. Anyway, so I got all that wood and bricks and stuff from here that were just outside this caravan. So there you can see where I picked it all up from. So this still needs a good old tidy up round here, but once I've got my hydro tiller, you'll see what that is, because I will be doing it on video so you can see it in action. And it should work on all this stuff. It should knock all this down. Oh, I can't wait to use it. Can't wait. It saved me a lot of time and effort clearing the garden. I moved my 3 trees there. Look nice. I bet you can't hear me. Anyway, let me get on. Oh yeah, I want to show you what I did yesterday. I might do that in a minute. I need to put the phone back on to charge, and I'll do that in a bit. Today. Must put some flowers in this pot of hers. Daphne. Anyway, let me take you over to what I did. So, I carried on with what I was doing yesterday. I need to clear around this edge here. Oops. Right, so, along this wall. So this wall is usually like a jungle of brambles, but this year earlier in the year. Oh, we got it under control, and then we've literally just come along here and done it again, and I've planted loads of plants in here. So there's a feverfew that was in the garden. I've put in all of these not the oxide daisies. Oh, there's a foxglove I found, the Livingston daisies, and all of these Californian poppies that I was growing indoors. I've popped in. So I moved this plant. Oh, I forgot what it's called now. Oh, it's a native plant. Anyway, there's two of them I've popped on, and then today I did from here. So it might not look much to you, but it is tons of work. So I put a foxglove in there. I split up the primulas like I said I was going to. So I put one there, one up there. Then I put loads of candy tuft in this bit. I'm still going to get some more flowers. Simon moved this massive piece of slate because it collapsed. And it looks nice now. So I reconstructed the wall a bit. And that's really hard work. There's loads of roots of I think there's a poppy. Loads of roots in there. Anyway, I cleared all these stairs just now. And the front part, like all that edge bit I cleared. And this bit here, cleared it, and I cleared all the stairs because they were covered up with moss at this end. You couldn't see the last step here. So I've cleared them all. Looks much better now. And then in here, I've cleared out some of the weeds. I planted a mint in here. I know they say not to plant mint directly in the garden, but when you've... I just want some ground cover on here. I've left in these blue flowers. I've had to pull out a lot of this stuff here, because I don't want it everywhere. And I've left in these sort of buttercup type things that are related to strawberries apparently. And some ferns there. Yeah, we had some baby brambles. Well, you should have seen this before. Those cotoneasters just completely took over the bed. So tomorrow my plan is to carry on tidying up here, underneath here, but it doesn't look too bad at the moment. So I have done this already, so I just might go in there and see if there's any stinging nettles and brambles. The ferns are all coming out now. I mean, they're whatever you want to call them, but I love these. I just want to give that mahonia at the back, it's really, really ancient, and I'm going to give it some stinging nettle tea tomorrow, which I haven't used my stinging nettle tea yet. I can see there's a bramble in there. I will have to pull that out, but I need to clear all this off of this path. There's some lady's mantle. I might try and dig that up and put it in the bed. It's supposed to be in the bed. All these plants have decided to grow in this paving, gravel. And there are some millions and millions of these alpine strawberries, which I will leave. Over here we've got more of these flowers. I'm just going to leave those. The ferns have gone absolutely mental. They weren't growing for ages. Now they're all growing. Oh, there's a bramble there. So all we're going to do tomorrow is go through this, take out the brambles, feed the mahonia. I might just try and find a few more flowers just to go in here. And then over this side, there's quite a lot of plants. So we want to take out some of these here at the edge, clear up this path a bit. I'm not going to touch this side now. These are going to flower soon. These are Rose of Sharon. They're lovely, bright yellow. And then these are a geranium. There's a kind of geranium here. There's loads of those. This will be in bloom soon. They're all starting to come out. I just need to go through it and make sure there's no brambles. and tidy up this edge here, take out a lot of this stuff along the edge. Tweedle Pies has gone into sitting on egg mode. She's not come out. I put her out and she's still there. Over here are some more of those pretty, they're like cosmos, they've got a special name. They're a purple flower. And then all my tobacco plants that I planted last year have come back. Look, the ones I put in here, the ones along the wall, I can't see any evidence of those, but these ones have definitely come back. I might move them. Yeah, that's probably the best thing. And then make sure he puts the cloth down before he starts scraping the wall. There's a rose there, it's going to flower. Oh, look. I can't say I've ever seen this rose flower before. Such a beautiful evening. So we're going out soon. See my friend up in the mountain. She's right up in the mountain in a cottage. Really beautiful. Oh, look at that beautiful sage. Oh, let me just take a couple of pics. Folks, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've worked really hard over the past couple of days in the garden. It may not look like much to you, but this garden, there is so much to do, and I cleared all these stairs and everything. They were covered in moss and earth, and one, you know, the steps at the end, you couldn't even see them. I've cleared them all. I just need a sweep now, but I won't do that now. And just the edge and so much stuff that you can't possibly imagine. Just doing a little weeny thing every single day is massive. It makes so much difference if you just do something in your garden every single day. You know, whether you have a window box, a garden, an allotment, whatever you do, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Don't see it as a chore. But I really enjoy doing this and making the new beds over the back and just having fun in the garden. It's just lovely. Moving stuff around, building walls. I mean, I've done so much. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next video. So bye for now. Bye.